This is NPR News.
Support for NPR comes from NPR member stations and from Angie's List, offering consumer reviews for more than 19 years and providing online shopping and scheduling for local services. Angie'sList.com. From Barracuda Networks, working to simplify and solve complex IT problems like email, web, and application security. More at Barracuda.com. And from America's Natural Gas. Learn how UPS is reducing emissions in communities with their growing fleet of natural gas vehicles. Thinkaboutit.org. This is NPR.
Budweiser wants to paint downtown Crested Butte blue for an ad campaign. The company would also bring in 1,400 people to appear in the ad, film it. Keep in mind the town only has 1,500 residents. Some folks in Crested Butte say it's worth it. Others think the whole thing is all fun. I'm Ryan Warner. The story at 7 tonight on Colorado Matters on Colorado Public Radio.
From CPR News, I'm Anna Hanel. A recent magazine survey ranked Colorado as the top economy in the country. But around the state, key regions are still struggling to come back from the recession. We wrap up our series profiling these areas with a look at Pueblo. CPR's Ben Marcus reports Pueblo is unique, having suffered a downturn that spanned 3 decades.
For many Coloradans, Pueblo is best known as the home of the state fair, where on a recent day, dozens of people gathered to watch steer judging.
Let's give a round of applause and I'll try to get this thing started out. But if you bred these steers, or you own them, or you showed them, or you hauled them in the trailer, I'll tell you, you got some bragging rights.
Every year, it seems there's rumblings from the capital that the state fair should move to another city. Pueblo, no doubt, would fight for it tooth and nail, partly because the region needs the economic impact of all those visitors. No metro area in Colorado has suffered as much economic pain over so long a period. Pueblo's unemployment rate is by far the highest in the state, nearly twice as high as Fort Collins, a city of similar size. And it started back in the 80s, when the steel industry collapsed and the city's largest mill slashed its workforce.
The recession, I don't think, ever was over in Pueblo. It hasn't been over since 1980.
Ann Stottleman runs Posada, a local charity that works with the homeless and poor families.
And I've talked to some leaders who talk about a permanent underclass here in Pueblo, and I think, unfortunately, that's what we have created.